Assalamu alaikum students. Today the topic is air pollution and prevention. Effects of air pollution. Air pollution affects badly of the health and social and economic aspect of the human. The health aspects are the great, some are the immediate effects and some are the delayed. Air pollution causes irritation in the eyes, irritation in the nose, irritation of the skin, and some air pollution causes the cancers of the skin, and a lot of the air pollution causes the mentally disturbance, insomnia, irritant and some other mental illness. Air pollution also damages the social and economic aspect of the country because it badly affects the human culture, human life. So effects of the air pollution are the lots. In community we only discuss the main points. Major air pollutants, their sources and adverse effects. Noxious agents, sources and adverse effects. We discuss one by one. Oxides of the nitrogen. Its sources are automobile exhaust, gas stoves and heaters. Wood burning stoves, kerosene space heaters are the main sources of nitrogen, oxides of nitrogen. The adverse effect of these are respiratory tract irritation, bronchial hyperactivity, impaired lung, bronchiolitis obliterans. The next agent is hydrocarbon. The source of hydrocarbon is mainly automobile exhaust and cigarette smoke. These are very injurious to the health. These cause the lung cancer. Lung cancers are the more in those areas where air pollution is more. Ozone, automobile exhaust, high altitude aircraft cabin. Cough, substernal discomfort, bronchoconstriction, decreased exercise performance, respiratory tract irritations. These are the adverse effects by the ozone depletions. The next agent is sulfur dioxide. Its sources are the power plants, smelters, oil refineries, kerosene space heaters are the sources of sulfur dioxide. The effects of sulfur dioxide on the humans are exacerbation of asthma and COPD, respiratory tract irritations, hospitalization may be necessary and death may occur in severe exposure. So sulfur dioxide is dangerous to the human life. The next agent is lead. The sources of lead are automobile exhaust using leaded gasoline. The adverse effect of the lead are the impaired neuropsychological development in the children. So all these are the chemicals which, if present in large amount in air, lead to the number of problems, especially of the respiratory tract infections and exacerbation of the previous respiratory diseases. Prevention and control of air pollution. Prevention and control of air pollution is very important and it is very necessary nowadays because in developed and developing country air pollution is on the rise. So following are the mechanisms and processes which if we adopt, so we can prevent and control the air pollution. Number one is containment. Containment is a process if where the air pollutants are produced, they should be contained there. Number two is replacement. Replacement is with the other chemicals which are non-toxic, non-dangerous. Dilution. Dilution is also a process which decreases the air pollution. Legislation should be followed and should be adopted according to the industry, according to the automobile law. And some international action. International action should be done to decrease the problems in the worldwide. So these are the following processes which we adopt, we can prevent and control the air pollution of the world. Disinfection of air. There are a number of processes which are used to disinfect the air. The following are the most important. Number 1 is mechanical ventilation. Number 2, ultraviolet radiation. Number 3, chemical mist. The most important of these is mechanical ventilation. Ventilation is very important. Well ventilated building and well ventilated area is good for air and human life because it disinfects the air. Air comes, so cross ventilation is preferred in any office, any building and any factory. Air comes in one way and goes to the other way, and it leads to disinfect the air. Ultraviolet radiations, these are also used, but the use of this is limited and it is costly. And next is chemical mist. Chemicals are also used to disinfect the air. So disinfection of the air is very important to control the air pollution and to prevent the diseases of respiratory tract infection in the humans. Thank you very much, students. This is the today lecture of air pollution, air control and prevention. Inshallah, next we study the next topic of the environment. Allah Hafiz.